Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Admiral Fox, showcasing more ships in World of Warships Blitz. Today we have the Tier 6 French destroyer Guepard, French bias. Trying out French bias via the French destroyer's tech tree, although I am going to be grinding the French battleships soon. And so far I've enjoyed the French destroyer's tech tree. I'm going to show you guys my build. I've decided not to upgrade a ship if I'm not going to have it for a while, since it costs silver to upgrade, and I don't want to be wasting my silver. It's a valuable resource. Let's equip that. I'm using Torpedo Squad Camouflage. Right there. I've got Refined Diesel, Preventative Maintenance Pack, and Improved Crew Rations, which is a pretty well-rounded build on French destroyers. Then I've gone with Main Battery Modification 1. This wouldn't seem very useful on a destroyer build, but I often find it actually very useful on destroyer builds. And I've gone with Propulsion Modification 2 as well. And for the commander, I'm using Louis Auverney, since I don't have any other like max level French commanders. I'm gone with Emergency Response, Torpedo Alert, Preheating, and Victorious Charge, which is a pretty standard destroyer build. Frenchies don't get smokescreen, so I'm not going to be going with Mistweaver. Let's get into some battles. If you guys have been watching a lot of World of Warships PC videos, normal World of Warships videos, not World of Warships Blitz videos, you'll know that this game is no longer Russian. It is French. Russian bias is dead. Now there is only French bias. So I would recommend getting some high-tier French ships, especially if you're a PC player, because you will have a lot of fun with them. Really, any version you play, French, good line to grind. French premiums are also really cool. Okay, Furious, Ashitaka, Black Francesco, Corrado. See the rest of my team when I actually get into the battle. Big race. Pretty standard match. It's got a CV. Nice. Furious, Ashitaka, Black Francesco Caracciolo, New Mexico, Nuremberg, Shirayatsuyu, Guepard. And on the enemy team we got Vesser, Gneisenau, Colorado, Black New Mexico, Lagal, and Fubuki. I'm going to have to watch out for that Lagal. It can be a pretty scary ship when handled correctly. You do have the torpedo range to lay preemptive torps, unlike some other lines. But I'm not going to lay preemptive torps yet, since there's not any enemies in the cap. It suits the role of a destroyer hunter pretty well. Destroyer hunter and YOLOer. You can YOLO if there's a battleship nearby, but honestly it's not a very good ship for YOLOing, since it's like really big. It's a really big ship for a destroyer. And then of course it's got the absolute monster gimmick of the reload booster. That is like the French gimmick. French reload booster is like extremely overpowered. It's minus 50% main battery reload time. So you're dividing your reload in half by equipping the consumable. Not that it doesn't get good HE performance otherwise. It actually is a really good HE ship otherwise. Fubuki's down. Oh, there's Lagal. I was just saying how we need to be careful of the Lagal. We gotta back up behind this island. Ah, crap, we launched torpedoes earlier. It's 2.5 seconds to reload with fast reload activated. Ah, crap. Yeah, it's very similar to Jaguar in the sense that that happens a lot. French bias beats French bias, I guess. Legal is like, you wouldn't think it would be an extremely overpowered ship, but it is. It's a really overpowered ship. Legal is a really good cruiser. In fact, I might have to grind the French cruisers after I'm done with the French destroyers. Because I cannot tell you how many times the French cruisers have just given me the biggest pain in the butt ever. They can be really good ships when they're played right. Shiratsuyu is torping the Black New Mexico. Nice torpedo beat. Shiratsuyu torped his stern. It's flooding now. Black New Mexico is a strong ship. I do recommend getting it if you have the chance. Even normal New Mexico, even like base New Mexico is really good. It's a really good ship. Nice job, Ashitaka. Japanese sniping. This is what happens when you try and brawl in a Francesco Caracciolo. Oof, that was a lot of damage that the Ashitaka did. Not sure why Nice now isn't using its torpedoes. Well, speak of the devil. Now, this is why you don't ram into an island as well. You don't spend the entire... Oof! I guess sniping works really well in Ashitaka. Max goes down. We've still got points advantage, though. Ashitaka should just continue sniping this Nice now, but apparently he doesn't want to. Yeah, he's gonna have to continue sniping that Nice now to have any real impact. Furious is here. I'm saving up my copper for Ashitaka. Seems like a really good ship. Not sure why it's still tier 7 when literally every other Amagi class ship is tier 8. Yes, it is Amagi class. Vesser looks like he's going to try his hand at brawling against a Furious. I can say I think I know who's going to win in this scenario, and it's not Furious. There's Colorado, the very ship class that Ashitaka and all her other Amagi class sisters were designed to counter. But of course, Ashitaka decides to snipe Vesser instead of focusing the Colorado, and therefore dies. Yeah, this is not the kind of battle results that you hope for. Alright. Yeah, that battle was kind of a mess. You will get a lot of battles like that in the French destroyers, since if you're not getting value out of the torps, things like that will happen. Jeez, 96k damage. That's a lot. But there definitely are you can get very good results in French destroyers. You just have to examine the playstyle for a while. So I think that's going to be all for today. I'll show you what I'm working up towards with the French destroyers. After Guepard is Vauquelin, and the line retains 139mm guns all the way throughout. We got Lefanta here. Pretty biased ship. Mogador here. And Guepard. Another thing about the French destroyers, after, like, Guepard, they start getting really fast. Like 42, almost 43 knots with engine accelerator 4, which is 20% speed buff. Yeah, you're gonna be like flying across the map at like 51 knots with Guepard, which is both an advantage and a disadvantage. It's hard to be inconspicuous with things like that, but I definitely think that Guepard is probably one of the best destroyers that you can be getting in Blitz. Of course, there's always Shimakaze, which is an equally good ship to get, but I believe it costs more. So I would say probably get the Guepard. It's got pretty weird torpedo arrangement. Not totally sure why the French gave it that torpedo arrangement, but I can kind of see the advantages. Also, first of all, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe if you want to support the making of these videos. But if you are subscribed and you want to additionally support the making of these videos, I actually have a fleet now, the Black Eagle fleet, that I created. BEF is the fleet abbreviation, and currently I'm the only member, and I have been leveling it up on my own time, because I had saved up a lot of oil, but I had not been in a fleet, so I had a lot of oil saved up. And I'm going to be unlocking the fleet modifications a lot. So, if you want to support the making of these videos, but you're already subscribed, or if you're not subscribed, and you play World of Warships Blitz, please do join a fleet. It does give you benefits if you join a fleet. It's not just saying that you feel the need to be in a fleet. You actually do get bonuses and buffs from being in a fleet. You get like 2 items from the final reward crate. You get plus 3% silver. You can get items in the fleet shop. And it is beneficial to join a fleet. So, if you're a fan of these videos and you play World of Warships Blitz, please do join my fleet. It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost real money or in-game currency, and you can always leave later. Anyway, that's all I've got for you. I can't talk today. What is wrong with my voice today? Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today. Keep watching. Take care. See ya.